Thank you for the opportunity to speak. She told me I'm not allowed to speak tonight at the reception because I might turn it into a cheese show. So these are my vows. You do not complete me. I do not complete you. You are not my other half, and I am definitely not your better half. So my first promise to you is to always encourage you to be yourself. I admire your discipline and your determination, and will always be next to you in your next challenge, whether it's fitness, business, or motherhood. I will never stand in your way, and I dare anyone here to tell Sem that she can't do something. I love that about you. The best thing I can do for you is to take care of myself. I promise to always take care of my mental and spiritual health, and I promise to always be present. I promise to not get angry with you when you tell me to put my phone down, and I expect the same from you. I promise to be honest to you and to myself. I promise not to talk too much. I'm working on it. I promise to listen. I promise to make you laugh, and I promise to never be boring. I promise to stay positive. I promise to not complain when you watch your reality shows, and I promise to make the bed at least once a month. Once a month. Semret, it has been such an eventful year. We just decided to do everything at once, which I'm happy about. And as we've been planning and prepping for this special day, at times it seemed stressful. And at least once a day, I said it this morning at I think 4 when we were tossing and turning. Sorry, we weren't together. I said, don't forget why we're doing this. Don't forget that this is fun, and don't forget the reason. And I never want us to forget the meaning of why we do this. It goes for holidays, etc. Every day I want to remember why we do these things. One of my favorite songs has a line where the lyric says, "Take a look around, we made a garden of the love we found." And I thought that was fitting for this situation. So you can look out and you see all of our family, and I love how much you love family, and our friends are also our family. And you can look at your belly, because that's part of our garden. We're literally in a garden. And as wonderful as all of this is, it is just a formality, because the real moment happened for me after that first coffee date that Ron mentioned. I'm not going to reenact the 4-hour conversation, though I can verbatim. But I realized that day that you're much more than a gorgeous, unapproachable fitness girl that I had been seeing for years at Horton Plaza 24-hour. I learned that day that perhaps you maybe have the biggest heart of anyone I've ever known. I'm still going. But that day I was able to let my guard down, and because you made me feel so at home, and you made me feel safe, and you just let me be myself. And I felt that way ever since that day. And I said perhaps the biggest and warmest heart, because you remind me so much of somebody whose hand I last got to hold 10 years ago, and that was my mom. And she would have loved you so much, and you would have loved her too. So I mentioned our loved ones and our friends and family here today, but she's here with us as well, and I want you to know that your mom in Eritrea is here, and your sisters and your nieces and nephews and my brother Tim and all the other friends and family members who aren't here physically with us, they are here in our garden today, and I promise to always be here with you forever. I love you.
How do you do this after
My love, I cannot explain to you how much you mean to me.
that?
crying. Thank you for taking a chance on me a year and 10 months ago. I have dreamed of finding a man just like you. And I'm so glad I waited this long to find you. My love, I am so truly blessed that you're in my life. You make me laugh. You're so freaking funny. I could be mad, you just make a way to make me smile. Honestly, if it was any other day than that day we met, I probably wouldn't have given you a chance. And I'm so glad that I was on a cane, not running. You've been by my side when I was on my worst. You told me, you encouraged me, you loved me. You were always there for me. And I thought, how can you love me when I'm disabled? But he said that you don't see the disabled in me. You always told me that I am perfect. I'm the girl that runs up the gym you always used to see. And I appreciate you so much. This year, you're right. We've done everything at one time. But I couldn't be more happier than that. And I can't wait to meet our baby girl. And that you're going to be such an amazing dad, which I've dreamed of. I love you with all my heart. I promise to be patient and kind, understanding to you. I know how much you're passionate about your cheese, so I will. I love you.
Wow. Will you take Semret to be your partner for life?
Yes.
Sam, will you take Robert to be your partner for life?
Absolutely.
Well, that's very good.
So Sam's gonna release butterflies, and we always say every time she sees a butterfly, think of a loved one who's not here today. So every time everyone sees a butterfly, we want you to think of a loved one. Say a prayer.
And the most important things, one is for his mom, but Karen, she's always with me. She was like a mother, more than a mother to me. I lost her like 3 years ago, and I said 3 weeks before she died, and I was so desperate for an answer. And I said, "How do I know you're always with me?" And she said, "I will send you butterfly wherever you go," and that's what she did. So today we're gonna release a butterfly for Karen and Robbie's mom.
Since ancient times, the ring has been a symbol, a circle of unbroken love, with no beginning and no end. Love given freely has no giver or receiver. May these rings always remind you of the freedom and power of this commitment you're making today. Would you please exchange your rings? Sir? Very nice. Get it on By the power vested in me by the state of California, Universal Life Church, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Rob, you can kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Mr. Robert Jacob Graff and Mrs. Semret Russom Graff.